The Crab and the Fox. A crab once left the seashore and went and settled in a meadow some way inland, which looked very nice and green and seemed to be a good place to feed in. But a hungry fox came along and spied the crab and caught him, just as he was going to be eaten up. The crab said, "This is just what I deserve, for I have no business to leave my natural home by the sea and settle here as though I belonged to the land. Be content with your lot." The Fox and the Grasshopper. A grasshopper sat chirping in the branches of a tree. A fox heard her, and thinking what a dainty morsel she would make, he tried to get her down by a trick. Standing below in full view of her, he praised her song in the most flattering terms, and begged her to descend, saying he would like to make the acquaintance of the owner of such a beautiful voice. But she was not to be taken in, and replied, "You are very much mistaken, my dear sir. If you imagine I am going to come down, I keep well out of the way of you and your kind ever since the day when I saw numbers of grasshoppers' wings strewn about the entrance to a fox's earth." The Farmer, His Boy, and the Rooks. A farmer had just sown a field of wheat and was keeping a careful watch over it, for numbers of rooks and starlings kept continually setting on it and eating up all the grain. Along with him went his boy, carrying a sling, and whenever the farmer asked for the sling, the starlings understood what he said and warned the rooks, and they were off in a moment. So the farmer hit on a trick. "My lad," said he, "we must get the better of those birds somehow. After this, when I want the sling, I won't say sling, but just and you must then hand me the sling quickly." Presently back came the whole flock. Said the farmer, but the starlings took no notice, and he had time to sling several stones among them, hitting one in the head, another in the legs, and another in the wing, before they got out of range. As they made all haste away, they met some cranes, who asked them what the matter was. "Matter," said one of the rooks. "It's those rascals, men that are the matter. Don't you go near them. They have a way of saying one thing and meaning another, which has just been the death of several of our poor friends." The Ass and the Dog. An ass and a dog were on their travels together, and as they went along they found a sealed packet lying on the ground. The ass picked it up, broke the seal, and found it contained some writing, which he proceeded to read out aloud to the dog. As he read on, it turned out to be all about the grass, barley, and hay. In short, all the kinds of fodder that asses are fond of. The dog was a good deal bored of listening to all of this, till at last his impatience got the better of him, and he cried, "Just skip a few pages, friend, and see if there isn't something about meat or bones." The ass glanced through the packet, but found nothing of the sort, and said no. Then the dog said in disgust, "Oh, throw it away, do. What good is a thing like that?"